The First Take. Jiu Vashi. Completely butchering their name. Don't even know what the song is. I don't know anything about this person. This is Antulietta's request. Yeah, you rest when you were dead. You should see what I was up to at 2 a.m. last night. I think Cosmic's the only one who knows, but but here, some more of The First Take.
なんかとても貴重な機会にお呼ばれしたんじゃないかなと思っています。楽しみです。
Queen Bee Fire.
Paris over、それでも踊りたかった。眠れないか情熱の日はいつしかいつの日にか鼻から気づいているホムラはいつか消える、ね、何もいらないはずだったなのにまだ I'm so serious まだ間に合う Baby それだれそんなに甘くないよでもきっとそんなに悪くないよ Give me fire Light it up baby 燃やしちゃうぜ、yeahちよもやちよ変わりもせずに人のなりとおかし全部燃やせやおや押し入れお前を火の粉焚きつけるのが仕事ガソリンとステロイ燃える様を見事火遊びはしないぬるい真似できない茂ったからの邪魔燃やし尽くすマグマ邪魔この悪なき渇き青い炎を見たいしわがこの一つとなりやがて全て一つとなり Love is dyingでもまだ消えてないから忘れてみたい
Oh my gosh
情熱の日はいつしかいつの日にか体は気づいている僕らはいつか消える緩やかに若さを溶かして泣かないで Why so serious
Okay, I was gonna let it run through, but what? So she's trans. The maximizing the absolute subtlety and yet immense power that she can get up there is thrilling. I mean, it's thrilling in the context next to these wonderful lows as well. Like the wonderful specific grit and passion. And as you see, this is a one take, and we're interrupting the one take, unfortunately. She captures the passion of what she's saying in every range in every range that's happening, right? So even though the top has that really fine, unique straight it's that flageolet that also Michael Kiska uses actually. It's just a little more compartmentalized and not as blended in with the chest. However, that works better, you know, in a studio setting. You know, it matches the same volume, right, like this. But that intensity is what allows her to transfer from that really robust chest sound that the rap and a lot of the middle voice, more texty singing has. And that intensity then lets it flip up. Like if you've ever like really tried hard to sing a high note and your voice cracks, right? It goes up into like the breathy high spot. This relies on that same intensity, but with a really nice organization and a little more vocal flexibility that puts it into the mask. I am like in awe behind how like unique, passionate, and incredibly energized this performance is. Queen Bee's crushing it.
Baby それだれそんなに甘くないよでもきっとそんなに悪くないよ Ah, give me for you ラレラ baby 燃やしちゃうぜ Yeah ララララララララララララララララ Yeah足りない所得費にはブラウソリダリハリアップあまだ間に合うソリダリハリアップあただブラディラブ Give me for you ラリラ baby 燃やしちゃうぜ Yeah
Oh my gosh. Forkless, there shouldn't be any big impact of braces and dentures on the voice, really, other than the way it might impact how you or how an individual might articulate differently with those things in the mouth. But there shouldn't be, just the same thing with like tongue piercings, right? There shouldn't be a huge, other than how it interferes with your conscious movement of things based on any reflexes you have by having that stuff in your mouth. So Jeroen, thank you for sharing this article. We're going to go back and talk through a little more points on this, but let's just, let me see if I can do this here. Meet Avi-chan, the black trans singer of rocking anime music. The young artist Avi-chan and his band Queen Bee are lighting up the J-rock and anime world with an eccentric persona as the outfit, absolutely, and innovative music. Innovate is, I think, an understatement. One of the most exciting emerging J-rock artists working today is Abu Barazono, the lead singer, composer, and lyricist of Queen Bee. So Jiyu Vashi. Jiyu Vashi is Queen Bee. I see now. Okay. Known as Avu-chan, Barazono is of African-American and Japanese descent. She's also one of the few openly transgender Japanese music artists, which makes her a real trailblazer in the Japanese music industry with her unique charisma, growing discography, and catalog of music in Dororo, Tokyo Ghoul. Oh, I love, dude, Dororo. I love that show. Anyway, I also like Tokyo Ghoul, Devilman Crybaby is good as well. Someone to keep an eye on. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. Cool. Check out that article Rune linked if you're interested in hearing more. So, yeah, I mean, I think eccentric is a wonderful way to describe the style of this. She's absolutely utilizing the extent of everything. Gaston Dollar, that's an awesome question, and I can actually talk about that question in the context of this singing. So let's listen a little bit, and we'll talk about vowel modification more. And the long story short, Gaston Dollar, is it's impossible to sing the exact same vowel in every register. It's more about getting as close as possible for what the song, for what the registration is. So very, very precise, like English, right? Obviously, I'm not a Japanese. I don't speak Japanese, so I don't really understand the language in a sense where I can comfortably talk about it from a singing perspective. But English, the party is over. Very specific, very specific vowels, right? Those are not narrowed vowels. But when she gets into, let's find a moment where she sings high. Mid-voice, mid-high stuff. Very forward placed. Nice open belt. Now, as she gets into this super high head voice into flageolet stuff, this is when she'll need to modify, just the same way Michael Kiske modified in his highs, right? It doesn't make sense to work on trying to hit the exact same vowel in every register. Long story short, if you're trying to sing a very specific vowel, it makes it really difficult. So, for example, if I try to sing a very specific E from the bottom of my range to wherever my top is today, it gets stuck around here, right? So I have to modify before I get to that point so that I can keep going up in the style that I sing in, which is right now, the way I was doing that was more akin to like a little bit of compression, a little belty, musical theater-esque kind of thing. Not typically operatic, but I modify differently when I'm singing operatically. So, for example, if I wanted to do it properly, I'd have to modify as and it cut me out because I have a noise dampener on my sound. But what I did was I went E. The I is a more narrow, whereas the E is more spread. So narrowing is the key. So going from E to E, that's to the audience's ear, it doesn't really change much. I'll turn off my noise dampener so you can hear it real quick, because this is an important separation to make, especially with a singer like Abu-chan, who relies so much on a very wide range and understandability in the text, because that high stuff that she does is not necessarily, all right, noise damper is off, is not necessarily going to be the most understandable. And yet she'll sing it in a way where you can understand the text. So here, let me do it just with the modification. That's terribly supported, so the vibrato's all over the place and I'm getting tense. But you get the point. I can't stay on a pure E that entire time, or else it won't even go there. It'll stop vibrating because it's too tense. That's the concept of vowel modification. You can't really get around it. I've never heard a singer that gets around it that way. Not a single singer. Doesn't matter who you're talking about. Not a single singer gets around vowel modification in the extremes of the range. No exception here. You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. That forward placement. It's all about that. How forward and bright can you make that? It lives in here. It lives in the mask. It relies on the mask. Beautiful. So we know that she's capable of being incredibly specific with text, right? And so the rap portions of this song are all about keeping that flow in the sound while creating specificity in the text, so it's very understandable. That's, the cornerstone of good rapping. And as a versatile singer, being able to then go right into like vocal acoustic mode, it's just an awesome skill to have. So as after the rap, when you go back into the singing portion, we get
a
little more legato, but still understandable text. Beautiful. Very compressed, still in the chesty range. And then back up in that pure heady voice. Welcome back, Raptor. It doesn't matter what the vowel is. I know it's gonna be
sorry that it's so many give me why you let it up, baby, 燃やしちゃうぜ La 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 yeah.足りないその日にはブラー Sorry daddy hurry up まだ間に合う Sorry daddy hurry up ただ bloody love Tell me why you Let it love baby 燃やしちゃうぜ
So, you want to know what my favorite thing about this one take, this performance, about Avu-chan, Queen Bee, this song, Fire, in this case? As a teacher of singing, as a singer myself, and as an advocate for people singing with the voice they have and not trying to change their voice into something that it's not meant to be, is that Avu-chan doesn't sing in the passaggio at all. Avu-chan doesn't go through a passaggio. Avu-chan doesn't use a passaggio. She sings in her chest voice. She sings in her pure head voice. And then there's no ever a clean transition between them. But her compassion, her artistry, her ability to create really cool, amazing, and enticing music without even, like, she just goes, fuck the passaggio. I'm not even going to do it. I'm not even going to deal with it. I don't give a shit. Passaggio is whatever. Who cares? It's middle voice, clear text, very like rich timbre, head voice, really thrilling, high piercing notes. I don't need anyone to sing the passaggio. So if you're worrying more about your passaggio than you're worrying about making actual music, take a hint. Figure out what real moving music is for you, what excites you about making music, and go from there. Don't worry about the technical. Don't worry so much about the technical. Yes, the technical is important. And yes, Avu-chan is a wonderful vocal artist. She can sing on her breath. She supports. It's amazing. But also, no passaggio, no problem. Just don't even sing there. Write your own music. Write your own music that does well. That does well in your head. Should I plug something now? I'm going to plug something now. I'm a Lander affiliate. Lander is a platform that allows independent artists, it gives them the easiest way to make music on their own. Go to Lander, LANDR.com. Check them out. I have an affiliate link in the Discord server underneath my category. You can get clips. They master tracks for you in an online mastering software. You can network with other musicians. You can get discounts on plugins and everything. Check out Lander if you want to produce your own music that fits your voice, not music that you need to change for anyone else. Just going to put that out there. Yeah, so if you use the affiliate link, I get a kickback. If you don't, I don't. It's whatever. I think it starts at like $10 a month, but it's a really, really cool subscription service. Check it out. Anyway, let's keep it going. Oh, that's it. Take care, Janelle. And it's the passion she brings to this that makes it such an impactful song. It's fucking gorgeous. Let's see.
Party's over.
Nice. Oh, she's happy.